Okay, so we are here with Marilia and Victoria. So we're doing this as a threesome because Marilia is working with Victoria as her assistant currently. So Victoria is here to ask some questions. Okay, Marilia, tell us who you are, what you do, and why you're here.
I'm Marilia. I am Victoria's assistant, and I don't know what else.
How long have you been in the hair industry for?
Um, like 6 months now?
6 months, okay.
Yeah,
And you went to school.
I did, yes, at Hair Ecstasy.
And how long was your program at school?
It was like a year. It
A
was like
year.
10
Okay.
months or so.
Okay. And what made you want to get into hair?
Well, I did it all through high school, and I really enjoyed it, but I didn't know exact if I really wanted to do it at the time. So I went into radio broadcasting at Mohawk. Didn't enjoy it, but I
Okay.
finished it
Yep.
because once I start something, I like
You
to
want to make
finish
sure to
it.
finish. Yep.
And then I went to pet grooming,
Hmm.
and then I felt like I was gonna hurt the animals because they don't talk back, and I was like, I don't want to do that anymore. So I was like, you know what? I've always liked hair,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm gonna go back to it. So I took an all-female hair cutting course
Okay.
just to get my feet back in,
Hmm.
and then I went to school.
To school.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And how did you find industry?
You Google.
Google?
Yeah.
Cool. Love that. Okay. And tell us a little bit about what the process was like for you when you applied for the job because it was
Um,
different.
yeah, I emailed you directly.
Hmm.
I was actually in class. We were just on a break, and I was looking through the website,
Hmm.
and I read everyone's profile, and
Oh.
I really liked everyone.
Yeah.
And then I went home, and I showed my boyfriend,
Hmm.
and he was like, I know Victoria. And he was like,
Ah.
she's super nice.
Oh, that's so funny.
And he's like, I know Sam too. She's super nice. And I
Ah.
was like, okay, so it sounds like they have like a really good vibe.
Yep.
And then I emailed you.
And then you came in and we were going to do like you worked with Sam for a day,
I did.
right? And then you came back in and then Victoria was like, well, like I kind of want her as my assistant.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you like about her? Victoria, take the mic.
We hit it off right away. Like I was doing Asia's extensions. Marilia came in super early. Sam wasn't even there yet. She was supposed to be with Sam for the day. And we just suddenly just started talking and like vibing and it was really good. And I right away was like, I love her. Um, and then yeah, I ended up telling Asia in our one-on-one meeting, I was like, I want Marilia. I want her as my assistant. And it happened and I manifested it. I was super happy.
So how has it been? It's been since October.
Yeah, October.
So we're at like 7 months ish.
Yeah.
October, November.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. So like 7 months ish. So how has it been as far as like learning goes in the area of like being someone's assistant instead of like jumping right into the floor?
Um, it's good. Like I get to see how she does things, and then I also get to put my own input on things. Like
Hmm.
she lets me do that, which is nice. It's just like it's a fun experience. Like I always have fun with Victoria.
Mm.
She's very good at teaching. Like she has patience, which is really nice,
Hmm.
especially me who's a little bit slower. She takes her time, which
Good.
is nice.
Because I was there before and I get it.
So often Victoria has said to me that you remind her of herself. Has she
Oh,
told
yeah.
you that?
No, have you?
Yeah.
Oh.
So in what ways do you feel that?
Um, well, I I lacked okay, I don't want to like come off as anything. I feel like I lacked confidence for a long time. And I'm not saying that's going to be your case too, but I feel like I questioned myself a lot and it almost made me like not like it made me not confident and I was always doubting myself. And I just feel like I don't know, I feel like you remind me of me when I first started doing it. But
So knowing what you know about that, and how you know how like the confidence that you were lacking behind the chair held you back a little bit at the beginning of your career.
Yeah.
How can you support Marilia in that so that you encourage that to speed up a little faster than how long it might have taken you to gain that confidence? Because it took you a long time to gain the confidence.
Yeah.
For a lot of reasons, I think, but like looking back at it now, like how could you help her?
Well, I feel like just having her as an assistant and like I was just thrown into it, which overall, like, I'm grateful for how it happened. But I feel like having her not just thrown into it, she has my 100% support with whatever she needs help with. I'll like go to her if there's something that she needs help with or whatever. But like,
So you almost think that if you had taken on a role as an assistant first, you might have got that confidence you needed behind the chair faster.
I think so.
Because I can see that.
I think so,
sure.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So with being like 7 months now working with her side by side, do you feel that like you've gained more confidence behind the chair or like as a person as a whole, or is that something that like you still struggle with?
I struggle with it still a little bit,
Mhm.
but she has like helped me a lot. Like I find myself talking more to clients and having a little bit of more of that confidence, but I do still struggle with it a little bit. But like hearing her say that she struggled with it at first gives me the confidence to be like, okay, I know I'm gonna get past that.
Right. Do you struggle with confidence in your personal life too, or just your work life?
I do.
Personal too?
Yeah.
Did you?
Oh, every day.
Okay. I'm just asking because I don't know, right? Like,
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Yeah.
okay.
For sure.
So then I would think that it's something that like, I don't want to say maturity because it's not maturity, but like life lessons maybe?
Yeah.
Like life experiences.
Oh, yeah.
It all comes in time, like with that. But okay, so then the assisting is like, from me hearing that, like it's a great role for you.
Yeah.
Are you going to feel confident when the time comes when you're like, I'm done assisting, I'm ready to hit the floor? Will you have the confidence to tell Victoria that?
It will probably take me like a couple months because I love working with her and I don't want to leave her.
I don't want you to leave me either. I say all the time, I'm like, the day that Marilia is not my assistant anymore is the day my life is going to shatter. I love having an assistant. Like, first of all, I love you. I love you as an assistant. But I know the day is going to come, and I say to my clients all the time, I'm going to be sad about it. But I don't think I could go back to not having an assistant. like I love teaching and I love showing and I love being able to build a stylist. And like I was saying, I would have loved to have that person for me because I feel like it took me an extra like few years to like get to the point that Marilia will probably get to way quicker. Yeah.
So when we first talked, we said that it would probably be like a year.
Yeah.
But like we're 7 months in, which is crazy. Do you think that in
5 more.
Victoria's counting on her fingers? Do you think that in 5 months you're gonna be like, okay, peace out, I'm ready?
I want to say yes.
Okay.
Be honest.
Yeah.
My life will continue.
I want to say yes, but I know I'm always going to go back to Victoria and ask her
Totally.
for
She will be your forever mentor.
Yeah.
That's just the way it will go. Like for sure. She will be for sure. But also like everybody's journeys are so different. And like, just because we said 1 year, it doesn't have to be 1 year.
Yeah.
Like we can make a plan that works for you and for everybody. So like if it means like, Victoria, you work what, 4 days? 5 days, 4 days.
Usually 4 days, sometimes 5.
So she works 4 days. So say it's like you start with like 1 day, you're not assisting her and you're taking your own clients.
I think that would be
Right?
a good transition, yeah.
Yeah. And then the next, like in however many weeks or months, again, no one's journey needs to be the same. It's whatever works for you. But like in the next couple, however many weeks or months, you're like, okay, I'm now leaving you another day and I'm taking another day on the floor, right? Like it can be a slow transition. It can also be a
Cut off.
yep,
Cold
done.
turkey.
Bye,
Done.
Victoria.
Me losing an assistant, cold turkey.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's the super cool thing about this industry is you can literally make it whatever you want and do whatever you want, right? Like some people, like, yeah, we'll see how that goes. What has been your number one takeaway of working as an assistant with Victoria?
It's okay to ask questions. Like,
Yes.
if she's just cutting hair, I'm like, why are you doing it that way?
Mm-hmm.
And before, when I first started, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to interrupt what she was doing. So I kind of just stood back and watched.
Yeah.
But, like, now I'm like, oh, like, why are you doing it that way? And, like, I like that.
Yep. Well, they started the music for us. Beautiful. Okay, so are you a very structured cutter, Victoria?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to be, but I'm very visual.
So when she asks you questions, how do you reply?
I mean, depending on the question, like
I got a curl cut yesterday. I asked you why you're doing it.
oh, because it's just whatever looks like it needs to be shorter. like since I know that, like with curly cuts, I feel like I'm very visual. But in general, like if I see something that's looking heavy, I'll just go in and like tweak it.
But I think that that's a good response. Like visually, I'm seeing this, so
Yeah.
I need to.
Yeah,
correct.
or like if someone's one cowlick bounces the front up more, you're not going to pull it down and make it even and then it's going to spring up and not be even, even though it feels even. And like I check a lot too. I'll be like, this feels even, but it doesn't look even, so I'm going to fix it. So
And
I
I
feel
think
like
you learned that from me.
yeah, I
Because
feel like
I'm that
visual.
way. I'm more of a visual cutter. It has to visually look the way I want it to look, that rather than structurally placed perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
When you learned in school, did you learn visual or structure?
We learned structure.
And what do you think you prefer now from seeing and doing both?
I feel like I kind of just like always knew that I was more like a visual because like I would do like the structure version and I'm like, this is not how I see it. Like I was like, I need to do it differently.
Yeah. So I was never taught anything structure until I was like 6 years into my career. So I learned everything visual and I loved going for structured courses because one, it taught me that I never want to cut like that. But two, it taught me, I took little things from it. So I do think it's good to learn both and then to like be able to create your own thing. But like people who cut more structured, like do you watch other people work or just Victoria?
I watch a lot of people.
Okay.
Like I overhear a lot of conversations
Yes.
as well with other people, which I like. Especially if like Victoria's just like blow drying, I'm like I already know that, so like I listen to like over.
yeah, you don't need to watch.
Yeah.
So Sam, for instance, was taught a very structured way of cutting.
Yeah.
So if you watch her cut, you'll be like, wow, she does things so differently. And that's because it's the way she's taught. I have been putting little pebbles of like things her way to be like, you don't have to do that just because you were taught that, right? Like you can also take a step back and do this instead. And like it was a light bulb moment for her when she was like, well, fuck, like why did I not learn this?
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, just because the system that you were taught is so systematic and so structured, and I'm the complete opposite of that in everything I do. Like everything is just like if I could call it intuitive cutting or intuitive coloring, like that's what I do. Like it just feels right. It has to look right, you know? But watch Sam. The other person is Jessica. So Jessica and Sam actually learned from the same school. So they both learned the exact same system of cutting. And watch them, and you'll notice how structured their haircuts are. Yeah. But again, you might take one thing that they do, and you might be like, oh, I could work with that into the way that I like to like visually cut. But I might take that as like, oh, did you notice our hand placement? I didn't know I could hold my hand like that. Or did you notice that like their angles of their arms are so perfect when they're doing their cuts because it's how they were taught, right? So like learning little things from that, like from everybody. Same with foil placements, right? We just had our meeting and you were saying that like one of the big things that you learned from Victoria was like foil placement because it's different than what you learned in school.
Well, even like flipping, like the actual holding the foil.
Yeah.
Like we were always taught like putting the piece in front and then coming here, Victoria does it backwards. And I was like, oh, I didn't know we could do it like that.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, when you're not with her, like go around and just like what you already do. But like, yeah. Oh, they do it like that. Oh, they do it like that. Oh, they do it like that. Okay, next time I do one, I'm going to do it like this and see if I like it.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, what else? Victoria, any questions for her?
I don't know. Would it be weird of me to ask, what do you feel like I could do better for you?
Not weird.
That's a tough one.
And be honest.
Stop babying me.
But you're my baby.
That's hilarious.
I don't know. Like she's pretty good. Like she teaches. I mean, she's all right. No, like she teaches really well. Like she's really good. I have really
Nothing? Okay. Or Marilia, do you have a question for her?
Do you think I'm a good assistant?
Good one.
You're okay. I'm kidding. You're amazing. Just because you remind me of me, I feel like I know how to teach you because I'm doing it the way that I would have wanted. Which, like, Asia was great. I just would have wanted more attention on me.
I throw people the
She just
go in and do
threw
it.
me in. But no, I feel like you're amazing. And I feel like you pick up on things that you know I would need, or like you just
what
know
makes
when
a good assistant?
Yeah.
Like what if someone else is watching this, another stylist say, or another assistant is watching this, what makes a good assistant?
I could trust that whatever, like if I have to like pass on a client to her, I know, like I feel confident that she'll do it the way that I want it. And I don't like, if it's a client of mine, I still go over and check how everything is. But if I had to, I could just leave her to do it. And I have full trust that it's going to be good.
So you were saying before you feel like she's like one step ahead of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like you're like, oh, I'm going to need this. And she's already got it.
Yep.
Right. So like as an assistant, give her back the mic. As an assistant, why do you think, like when you're doing that, like, oh, I'm noticing like she has this much bleach left in her bowl, she's going to need more bleach. Like not everybody would do that and just go grab more bleach, or like, oh, I know she's going to want this product, like let me just go get this product. Or I know like her client's coming over, I'm going to detangle for her, whatever the case may be. But like, why do you do that?
Well, I do it mostly because I like Victoria. But just to make like her job a lot easier. Like I'm very someone who likes things organized, and I feel like I have to like organize
For her. Okay.
Yeah, like I'll set up her station for her next client. I'll get everything ready for her, and like I just feel like if you know what's coming next, it's good to like get ahead of it.
Yeah. No, I love that. So for someone, let's say someone's watching this and they are in school and they have an opportunity to assist someone or to jump on the floor, what would you say like would be a good deciding factor for them to decide what's best for them?
I would say like figure out where your head is at first. So if you're already at that stage where you're already confident and you know what you're going to do, then go ahead, jump in.
On the floor.
But if you're more like me, where like I got thrown into it when I first like started, like I worked at another salon and they were just like, yeah, just go ahead, like do this. And I was like, well, I don't know how to mix your formulas. Like that's how I knew. I was like, no, I need to like start off like step by step, like be an assistant and then move forward.
Yeah. No, I like that. Cool. Okay. So we meet next for our one-on-one in October. So Victoria, be aware because she might be like, peace out. I'm ready.
I'll get you a farewell card.
I'll get you a farewell card. Thank you for your time.
Thanks. Bye. I'm free.
That's so funny. Okay, thank you for watching another episode of our whatever this is going to be. Because I feel like we're not going to announce the name until it's like done.
For sure, yeah.
You know, so whatever this is. Thanks for watching.
Now, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Peace out.